Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I stopped the last episode kind of in the middle of nowhere, so honestly I don't really remember what I was doing. I guess I'm killing half-orcs. Oh yeah, and I'm hunting game animals, that's right. Also gathering some vegetables, alright, very good. And my inventory's full, of course it is. Yes, always. Let me get on my pony. Scout right there. Yeah, let me start killing some of these bad boys. A lot of different scouting parties here. Trying to round all them up so I'm not missing my AoEs or wasting them. Thought I saw a little deer around here. There it is. Can't kill it though. Alright, fine. Trying to do the hunting thing. Got some vegetables as well. So I can't really kill any of these deer for meat. Alright, so this one should be the last one, looks like. Let me try to round them up here. Come on, guys. Everybody together now. You have defeated the scouting parties terrorizing the woods near Grimslade. It does not bode well that half-orc scouts can be found near town. Okay, so done with that one. I need to grab a few more roots. One more ought to do it. Having a hard time finding the last one, but I'm outside the actual range of it, so that might have something to do with it. Did not want to aggro those. Okay, so got all those, and now I need to get 2 more deer or something. I think, yeah, these count, if I recall. Still need to clear my inventory at some point. Need one more. Not a warg, that won't count. Goats don't count. I'm still kind of annoyed that the goats don't count. Doesn't make sense. It's a game animal. I'm riding around like a fool, looking for anything. Here we go. Alright, Good, so we're ready to go turn in all these quests. Then I'll probably do a little bit of editing to clear out my inventory. Yeah, let me do a little editing so I can clear my inventory. Okay, let's go turn in all the quests.
Do you bring provisions?
You are too kind. The townsfolk will be terribly glad to see these things. A full stomach can cheer a man even on the edge of war.
The Rohirrim do not surrender.
Thank you, Kippen. This will do well for a while. Lady Hildith will surely be pleased that we have more food set aside for a siege. I forgot the twins. I never turned in that quest.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Took you long enough to find us out. We always outsmart the people around here, but most of them don't know it. Mother won't let us in the meat hall because she knows we're up to no good.
How could we possibly survive this?
Let us discuss the matters at hand.
Saruman will pay for the crimes of the White Hand.
Let it not be said that Hildith, wife of Grimbold, does not honor guests in her hall. Be seated, Kippen. I wish to take your counsel. It is too long since we've had news from the plains. Let us convene now.
Hildith, the headstrong wife of Grimbold, now leads Grimslade in her husband's absence.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Good, everyone is here. Let us begin at once. Pay attention, everyone. Your Thane is speaking. We are behind our news of the mark since our trade routes fell away. Our guest brings word from the Fords of Eisen and that they have fallen. The lords who held them, Erkenbrand, Elfhelm, and our own Grimbold, are missing. None have heard from them. Martin, our neighboring town, is destroyed and much of the Westfold is in ruin. Our king braces for war in the Hornburg, and Gandalf Greyham searches high and low for Grimbold and the others. I shall send my 4 swiftest riders out in every direction to look for him in the Westfold. Are you sure that is wise, my lady? It is a death sentence to ride out now. I advise you look to our defense, or our escape, and not waste a man or horse on anything else. Are you questioning me, Dunward? No, indeed, Lady Hildith. It's just that Grimbold were here, but Grimbold is decidedly not here. I do not like the fact that any more than you do, which is why we must find him. Riders, did you not hear my command? Return to me when you have news of Grimbold. Speak against me again, Dunward, and I will send you from Grimslade. My word is law in Grimbold's absence. My apologies, Lady Hildith. I only wish to offer my humble counsel. Hildith has offended everyone with her harsh words.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Do you wish to help us, Kippen? You look to be a seasoned warrior. Grimbold took the bulk of our soldiers to fight with him at the fort, and we need all the strength we can muster if we are to survive this war. You ask Hildith why she asks for help when she turns it away when offered by her counselor, her face turned stone. Of course, you are not obliged to stay. Help yourself to whatever hospitality Grimslade has to offer. And then I wish you safe travels. Hildith gives you a look of hard stone as you depart. Look back at Hildith from across the mead hall. Feel compelled to take one last look at her. Utterly alone in the Thane's seat, Hildith's angry demeanor has dissolved into one of deep sadness when she thinks that no one is near.
right hand is wicked.
You offer your sympathy to Dunward and tell him that his sage advice did not deserve such a harsh reaction. Thank you for saying so, Gippin. Grimbold appointed me counselor in his absence to help Hildeth, but she will not have word from me. She is a cold woman. Grimbold is surely missed. He is loved by all.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
I cannot bear to see us lose one more of Grimslade's finest men. I want Grimbold found and Erkenbrand and the rest, but I believe that he would have come directly to Grimslade if he headed this way. We should not be wasting good men on wild goose chases. Will you help them in their missions and speed their return? Alright, so I gotta look for these riders. Kind of all over the place. Yeah, let me go to the east first. This one down here. Try not to get aggro.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Half-orcs. The woods here are utterly crawling with them. There must be a large encampment nearby, for there be so many. I must return to warn Lady Hildeth.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
All who have ventured into the woods of late have quickly returned home because of the half-orc scouts, but I have found the source of them. Look at this great encampment, Kippent. What should we do about this?
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I believe these half-orcs are up to something, sneaking so close to Grimslade as they do. I would like to capture one and take him for questioning. I will join you inside. You should whistle for me when you've made a suitable prisoner, and I will take him to the jail of Grimslade. Alright, so where's all this? He says there's a big encampment, but I don't really see what he's looking towards. Oh, I guess in there. None of those counted, that's dumb. Let me come in here just to make sure they count, I guess. Alright, so I have to find a prisoner. Alright, before I do that, let me kill this guy. Unfortunate stun. You have come upon many chests filled with treasures, all looted during the half-orc splendor of Rohan. You should take back the treasure for the Rohirrim, for the servants of Isengard do not deserve to keep it. Alright. Let me start gathering up some of these. Grab this guy. Alright, excellent. I think I got deeds for half-orcs. Or I completed the half-orc slayer and got the advanced version of it. I got all turned around here. I got kind of confused into which way I was going. It's just a regular corpse for looting. Oh, no, this is where I came from. Dang it. Getting all turned around and confused, man. Grab this. then up here. There we go. Now I'm going the right way. Let me rally up some half-orcs here. You have defeated a number of half-orcs near Grimslade, but there are too many to uproot the entire encampment. You have done all you could here. Need to get more plunder. Assuming there's gonna be some right there. Alright, let me grab these two. And last one here. You have reclaimed the stolen treasures amassed in Fushimras. Alright, and then there should be a half-orc, I guess, in there. Here to capture me, are you? I'd like to see you try. The likes of you are no match for us. How? How? Ah. Messed up all my gambits. You have subdued Durhal. Speak with Humbalt, he's right there.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
Well done, Kip, and I will take this one to jail at once. Perhaps we can get some information out of him. Alright, excellent. Let me get on the war steed and move on. I can't believe I'm almost level 101. That's nuts. Hopefully I can get out of here before all of the respawns. Yeah, never mind. Already got a healthy dose of respawns. That's alright, though. Shouldn't be a big deal. Should be able to get out of here easily. Alright, here's the next guy. Winmar.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I have noticed rather a lot of wargs roaming the fields, where a year past there were none. They are fell, nightmarish creatures. What is to be done?
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I worry that the wargs from Isengard have destroyed the herd creatures that roam the wild in the Westfold. They are our horses, our beasts of burden, our cows, our goats, and we cannot manage without them. Will you look to see if they are affected by the deadly hunters?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
The fell wargs are everywhere I look, Kip, and the Rohirrim despise these deadly beasts, for they thirst for the blood of our horses and our men. Will you hunt them with me, Wanderer? If only I was with you. But we all know that it's only me that's going to be doing anything. There's a carcass. Animal bones. Alright. Good. Messing up my gambits here. Getting clumsy. I'm kind of looking forward to finishing up the main content of the game so I can focus on becoming a better warden. Because right now I'm not really focusing on efficiency or becoming a really good warden and really practicing my skills, because I feel like all that kind of changes as you get towards the end game, the strategies and everything that's involved. So I'm kind of waiting to get there before I really focus on becoming the best warden possible, because so far I can kind of cut through most of the content, so I don't really have an incentive to really go above and beyond just some basic killing of enemies. But I think it'll be fun once I'm kind of done with things to run some skirmishes, improve, head over to the Etmores, try some PvP, and ideally become the best warden there ever was. I know I'm nowhere near that now. I know I kind of look like an amateur probably, but it's because I really haven't focused too much on it. I think I've brought this up before, but I think it would be fun that once, you know, I am done with a majority of the content, I think it would be fun to start doing like speed runs of the skirmishes and things like that. Really try to get really efficient at clearing the content and farming and improving my character and my skills. I think that would be fun. Okay, just a little bit of lag there. I have to cross the river here. All those animal bones. All right, excellent. Let's turn these in.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
You found many remains of our wild herds, did you? I feared as much. Even if we survive the war, times will be hard for us all.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You are the most efficient slayer of those beasts I have ever seen, Kippen. It was an honor to hunt with you. Alright, next rider. To the west. Not good. The poor man has been killed, not unlike many who rode out in the Westfold before him in recent times. It was perilous to venture out alone. Ordgar is dead, and his killer lies mortally wounded near him. Dunward warned Hildith of the danger of riding out alone, and the warning was just. Ordgar is the most recent of many deaths upon the plains of the Westfold of late. My boys will be wanting revenge for my death, Hobbit. You make yourself comfortable and let them stake you in the guts while we make friendly banter. They'll be along soon enough for revenge. Yeah, there they are. Alright. Oh, God. Good old mounted combat. And good old lag. My favorite combination of things in this game. I got, like, all of the plains of Rohan aggroed. me dismount. You have defeated the remainder of the attacking orcs. Alright, let me just get rid of these guys. You have avenged Ordgar, whose death was needless. Fear orcs now haunt the Westfold. 101, I can't believe it. That's crazy. Let me get rid of the festival quest. Wow, I'm like flying through these levels. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what the level cap is nowadays. Because they keep releasing so many expansions and Gundabad's coming out. I don't know what the level cap's going to be. Because honestly, I'm just one foot in front of the other. I'm not even looking at the endgame content. Because I'm just worried about Western Rohan for right now. Then after this, I'm going to Gondor. So I don't know what the level cap is. I think it's like 130. Maybe going to be going up to 140. Yeah, I think with Gundabad, it's going to be going up to 140. Trying to avoid all these Urukai. The ground is trampled here as if a great host of horsemen rode southward. Perhaps Kushing followed the trail. So what am I doing? He rode west. The ground is trampled here. So I gotta keep following his trail. Or wait a minute. I don't know, I'm a little confused. It says west, so maybe I should just ride west. Actually, let me... Yeah, it says southward. They rode southward. Oh my god, did I really do that? Yes, I did. Alright, fine. Let me get on the war steed. Let me go maybe towards that little camp. I don't know. We go in through here.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
It is Elfhelm. I cannot believe my eyes. Elfhelm was one of the last men to see Grimbold and Erkenbrand, and I believe this old man is Gandalf Greyheim, if stories be true, but he is all white now. You seem to know the wizard, Kippen. You must be quite the adventurer. Alright, excellent. Well met, Kippen. I have found Lord Elfhelm, and so have you, for that matter. I have had news of Erkenbrand and Grimbold at last. After much searching, I believe they will be far to the west from here, nearer to Helm's Deep than I dared hope. Elfhelm and Grimbold did not part as friends. Elfhelm is about to depart for Edoras to protect the king's own city. If you have anything to ask him, you should do so now before he departs.
The White Hand is wicked.
It grieves me to hear that Lady Hildith begs word of Grimbold, for I have nothing much to give. I will tell you all that I can for our parting, and you may feel free to relay the message to the lady. So let's do the session play.
Following the death of Theodred, the servants of the White Hand launch a second attack upon Elfhelm and Grimbold at the fords of Isen.
Okay, very good. You return to the fords from pursuing a band of Uruks to no avail and find a scene of utter chaos and despair. This man draws no breath. Nobody draws breath. They're all dead. Ask the dying soldier what happened while you were gone. My Lord Elfhelm, you asked the dying man what happened here. Erkenbrand rode south to cut off the enemy, but the enemy cut him off instead, and then they came, a great host. They keep coming, hardly anyone is left. Grimbold alone stands his ground. He cannot last long without aid. No good. I gotta go defeat enemies at the ford. Not that many skills for me to use here, I just kind of have to wait on the cooldowns. There was one little enemy. A nice heal. Very slow fighting here. Just try to round some up. Better to round them up, that way at least I'm not wasting all that potential AoE. They throw down a heal though. You do a pretty significant amount of damage if you let it add up. And this captain's gonna take forever to kill. I still need a few more enemies, so let me round some up. Very slow battle here, very slow. That's alright. You do a quick heal. It's like they got a ton of defense. There we go. Find Grimbold amongst the chaos. Oh god, where's Grimbold at? Maybe up there? Or is that where I came from? Yeah, that's just a dead end. Yeah, this is where I started. I always manage to get myself turned around in these things. I don't want to be fighting any more enemies if I can avoid it. It is clear that the battle has taken a dire turn. There is no hope. Elfhelm, you're back. Now we can give them a battle to remember. Erkenbrand has been cut off by the host upon the shore. Our men begin to dwindle, and the enemy grows in strength. How did Isengard raise such a fearsome horde? Come, Elfhelm, let us draw our swords together once more. We will not live to see the morrow, but our foes will be the weaker for it. So I'm gonna tell him no.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
You do not mean to fight? His expression is devastated. You tell Grimbold the truth, that the battle is lost and it is time to retreat to rally what little strength is left. Grimbold's voice is slow when he next speaks. I'm here to defend the fords until my last breath, Elfhelm. Warriors of Rohan, hear me. Erkenbrand cannot reach us, and our force is severed. Elfhelm believes we should retreat while we still can. If you wish, go with him and save your lives. But I will fight. I will not abandon the fords. I will avenge Theodred and hold shut the realm against the enemy until I can stand no longer. Who will stand and fight with me? Very awkward silence.
I am afraid of what is happening to these
The
lands.
Uruks have us nearly surrounded. There has been enough death today. The soldier is unwilling to lay down his life for a lost cause. What is this? Will no one fight with me? Elfhelm, please. Leave with the soldiers while there is still time. Grimbold will follow if he is wise. Farewell, sir. You should look back to see if Grimbold is following. Try to beckon. Grimbold stands dumbfounded at Theodred's grave, unmoving. We must hurry, Lord Elfhelm. Oh, I couldn't read that. Alright. I must be off at once. I am to fight Erkenbrand this time. We must reach the Hornburg before the Uruks are done with it. On foot, but on Shadowfax. But for Shadowfax, if Elfhelm's reports are to be believed. Farewell to you, Kippen. I hope you will join me in my search for the Lords of the Westfold when you are able. So next I must return to Hildith, so what I'll do is I'll end this episode here, and in the next one I will meet you back in Grimslade, and we will report the news that we have discovered to the acting Thane. Thanks for watching, see you next time.